Hey there, restaurant owners. Are your labor costs spiraling out of control and eating into your profits? Do you feel overwhelmed trying to keep these expenses in check? You're not alone, and I'm here to help. Welcome to the 7th and final video in our special 7-part series where we'll tackle this labor cost pain point head on and give you the tools to regain control. Each video in the series will cover an important step to help you manage and reduce your labor cost effectively. Whether it's auditing, timekeeping, cutting down on unnecessary overtime, or optimizing your schedule, we've got you covered. So stay with me and let's solve this problem together one step at a time. Ready to get started? Let's dive into today's tip and take the 7th step towards controlling your labor costs. Hey there, Restaurant Pro. This is Dave Scott Peters, restaurant expert, coach, and creator of the Restaurant Prosperity Formula. Today, we're going to focus on your team itself. Are your team members really trained and ready to handle the rush? See, a team that is not trained, they're inefficient. They take longer to do things. It may be a point that if I've got a team that's not trained, it takes more employees to handle the rush. So instead of 5 cooks, I need 7. Instead of 4 servers, I need 7. So when it comes to your team, it truly affects your labor cost. So what is step 7? Step 7 is our final step in this series, and that is make selection and training a priority. Poorly performing staff can cost you more than just labor dollars. They can cost you customers. They can cost you product. They can cost you money. Invest in your team, and you'll see the benefit in both performance and customer satisfaction. So again, kind of backtracking, it starts with that selection process. Selecting bad people, well, that doesn't help. So you've got to make sure you have a selection process, making sure that you've got the right person who fits your company culture, has the aptitude to learn and the skills to learn the job you're hiring for. I would rather be short-staffed than have the wrong people on my team. The next is, and it's really important, you've got to have a great training program, because a great training program will reduce your cost overall. They will just demolish your costs. It will get you to a point that if I train properly, that I can do more with less. So for instance, if I've got a server that's brand new, they're really slow. They might ring up $500 in sales and they may be really slow and so on and so forth. But as I've got a seasoned person, they can bring up $1,000 in a shift and then $2,000. And sometimes I've seen overproducing at $3,000. That means you're probably understaffed. But the truth of the matter is they can handle it. They have been doing the process over and over again that it is, well, easy. It's rote. They don't think about it. It's like driving a car. The thousands of steps you take to start your car, pull it out of the garage, and move on. Every one of those steps, you don't think about it. Step 1 is to turn on the car. Step 2, step 1 is open the garage door. Step 2 is turn the car on. Step 3 is put it in reverse. No, you don't think about it. You've done it over and over and over again so many times that it's routine. It's easy. You don't think about it. It's second nature. But it starts with training. Because if people don't know what the job is, how to do it, how well it should be done, more importantly by when, then they struggle. They make mistakes over and over again. And those mistakes become a part of their process and they become a bad employee. In the back house, we can utilize the same thing about training. That initial training is extremely important, but then I could put in a system that says, hey, if you start as a fry cook and you're trained, you're certified, we'll start training you in sandwiches and salads. And when you learn that, we're going to give you a 25-cent raise. And then we're going to start you on grill, saute, and so on. And the next thing you know, I might have somebody who started with me at $15 an hour. Now they're an $18 an hour cook. But guess what happens? On a Tuesday, with 2 of those people on the line, I can run a Tuesday lunch. I don't need 4 cooks because I have 5 stations. They can handle it. And so while I'm paying them more, I am reducing my labor cost. So understand that selection and training, are critical and key to controlling your labor costs. Be sure to join me live every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time on YouTube, travel schedule permitting, where I'll get you pumped about the upcoming weekend, get you excited about crushing your goals and finding the motivation to be best you possible. Plus, I'll answer your burning questions live.